Yeah, he just met you. Hey, y'all, it's me and Pop.
Come on now.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know we on this couch, and we in with some more of this old modern day foolishness.
From a man's perspective, tell me if this is just way out of pocket. And this is what we talking prenuptials and shit. On the first date, I had to get my daughter something to eat before he took me out. So I was like, can you run me by the McDonald's real quick because I'm running behind. Woo. We get to McDonald's. All she got was her classic, a milkshake, 4-piece nugget, and a small fry. When the lady at the window asked for the bread,
it's like, where's that?
Yeah.
Nigga, you said run me through McDonald's real quick so we can. Yeah, nigga, you gonna pay for it.
I'm sorry. Okay. I think that's the already. That was the first problem.
That ain't no problem.
At that moment,
That's your problem.
Look, and it was at that moment. Now I had the bread,
pay for the.
and I even asked him, did he want anything? But look, it was at that moment that I knew you were never getting this pussy.
Because he ain't paid for your daughter. Ooh.
Fuck you on the first date.
So honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. My boss was here, knew I was having a sleepover for my daughter. He was like, "Oh, that's what you doing? I'll order her pizza."
That's why most of relationships they cheat on. That's why most relationships they cheat on you with somebody at work because of shit like that. I'm gonna pay for the daughter.
From a man.
Pay for all that. And I'm pretty sure it was some young pussy. What you mean?
What you paying for
what it is. I'm gonna tell you. I was single at the time, but I'm gonna tell you.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I get what you. I get you.
I will fuck your boss up.
No.
Now, real quick, people, I'm going to keep this short. We're going to get into some of this comment section. I think a lot of the comment section going to say what I really agree with, and I'm damn sure going to call out what I disagree with. But I'm just going to say this. This is simple and plain. If I'm meeting your child on the first date, ma'am, if you talking about that there is any kind of red flag, young men, first of all, we don't champion being stepfathers over here on this channel. I do not champion you going to take care of another man's responsibility. You go build your own family. That's number one. Number two, and I want people to understand, I don't mean don't mentor and don't raise and don't help out with other kids. I'm saying don't do it from a romantic aspect. Because when it's romantic, the moment that you and her don't get along, you lose access to the child. When you doing it from a big brother, uncle, daddy, father figure kind of route, but not romantically involved, she ain't as inclined to take the kid out your life because y'all ain't dealing with each other like that. That's just a little piece of advice. But let's get into this comment section because I think it's going to be quite interesting.
Well, hold on, but check this out. Let's go down real quick. What are we really saying about her as an individual? See, because too many times, we go down these roads and a lot of times they don't want to accept accountability. They don't want to look at themselves.
And she was acting like she said something. Go ahead.
So she needs to realize and understand, first of all, hold on. Check this out. Girl, you dismissed the man before you even gave him opportunity.
But it's your first date. Why he meeting your kid?
No. Right. But you dismissed him over a Happy Meal.
Over $6.
So now, what that shows for me where your mindset really is. So now I'm gonna answer your question. Are you tripping? Yes, you are tripping. Because you know what? You are probably a 304.
Oh yeah.
And this guy probably don't really need to be getting involved with you.
Look,
because at the end of the day, you came at him and you noticed.
Meeting your kid on the first date is beyond wild to me. You definitely a 304.
But notice what she said as well. She said, oh, okay. So I knew, she said, I knew then that you ain't going to get none of this.
She did. She said,
that thought pocket. Oh, God. What, we don't got to the freaking hoo-ha already.
The thought pocket.
So guess what? I already know from listening to you. If he take you out, it's how I know you 304. He take you out, wine and dine you. He can beat you down on the first date. It ain't even a question.
He said, "This I know you 304."
All he got to do,
I'm not messing with you, man.
All he got to do is take you out.
I ain't messing with you today.
Wine and dine you. You 304.
I ain't messing with you.
Because guess what? You're going to give it up on the first date because that's pretty much what you said.
And if it ain't the first date, it's going to be the first few. Because basically she has said that if he had made a different impression, so basically if he'd have paid for the Mickey D's, took her out and they date would have went well, he'd have been in there like Denzel.
And he was going to probably be in there. Hold on,
first of all, let's be real.
Here's the kicker part. Here's how you know the 304. He know that you 304. Because had he bought the baby a Happy Meal, that would have made him impressive to her because he bought the baby a Happy Meal and she was going to be spread eagle at the end of the night. It wasn't even a question.
Oh, man. My fault, y'all, man. Pop had me, he died, he killing me with that 304. Hey, look, let's read a little bit of that comment section real quick. It says, she said, this young lady, as a man on the first date with a woman, you are supposed to impress her with your kindness, generosity, and just be a gentleman all around. He should have made the gesture and paid for the McDonald's. Dude clearly wasn't a gentleman, so she wanted no parts. Can't blame her. Ma'am, she taking a stranger to meet her kid. I don't think that's the person that should want no parts. But we gonna move on. Hood booger. And young men don't date women like that. Now, these people, look here. I'm just going to pause it for a second. Y'all read the screen. Hate that she and a lot of women act like the man is the only one making first impressions. She mad over $6, and meanwhile, she showed him within 10 minutes that feeding her kid is an afterthought, and men she just met can already start having indirectly being involved with her child. She correct. Then the next dude say, dead ass, no way I'm supposed to meet your kid first date. Ain't no way a woman gonna meet my kid in the first month. I don't bring temporary situation in the kids' lives until it's established between us. Ain't no kid interactions going on. I agree with both of those people. What you got to say, Pop?
It's because she think because she got a hot pocket.
Talk that thought pocket.
Then that makes her special. Because guess what she failed to realize?
Shout out to Big Book Lessons for the thought pocket.
God gave every second person, is what I always call it. God gave every second person one of them. So that's the first thing I'm going to say to you. So you don't have anything special. And guess what? The next thing you need to understand, I'm being real. Like we going 100 right now. Guess what? You ain't the only one that's got a good hoo-ha.
Hell no.
Hold on, I ain't done.
And I can go find one who ain't got to buy their little snotty old kid no McDonald's.
I'm taking it from another podcast that I watched. Thank you very much. You ain't the only one that's got a good hoo-ha. You ain't the only one that can cook. And you ain't the only one that's got a good throat.
I don't know what he was watching, y'all.
So now I want to know. So now I want to know what it is that you think that you gonna bring to the table that you gonna dismiss this man before you even give him an opportunity.
Let me tell you, young people in the young generation, something. Y'all are influencing my pop too damn much on the podcast when he talking about 304 and throating. I'm just letting you know that throat shit is legendary, fellas. If you know, you know. We know what he's saying. Let's get into some more of this foolishness. Y'all know the screen gonna roll by. We gonna, it's ticky-tockety. My fault, y'all. All right. Now, what the young lady has said? She said, ladies, imagine you pick a man up and he said, stop by McDonald's real quick so he can get his child something before y'all date. Now, imagine he gets mad at you because you can't pay for his kid's meal. She stood on business.
She did stand on business, but hold on, here's the thing.
Hold on, real quick, before you go on. A young lady replied to her and said, you a fucking man. That's the difference.
See, what you gonna do is that, thank you. Okay, you say he the man. But
that's
what
another young lady replied to that young lady. That's
my point. But guess what happens now? See, when I roll up and you on the and here you are and you on the driver's side, I'm on the passenger side, and then here it is, I'm asking you to go and buy my kid something.
I ain't a man.
You gonna put me out the car.
Not on that, no, you gonna put me down, right? Right now,
you gonna talk real bad about me.
Let me throw something. Now, also, why I can't feel the same way.
That's
if you need me to pay for your daughter, then that don't mean you the greatest damn mother either.
I was getting ready to say that.
You ain't the greatest mother either.
That's
so she right.
She
said you a fucking man. That's the difference.
You
okay. And you a mother. This our first date, and that's your kid. You should have made sure she ate well before I showed up over here.
Facts.
We're gonna stand on this business. Hell, they talking about these damn modern women, these damn hyenas. These women is crazy.
They are.
She said, Ella, this is hilarious. The issue is he's not thoughtful. Okay, hold on. Because I'm going to pause it. Because I think this brother replied to her with a great little comeback real quick. Basically, she said, laughing her ass off, this is hilarious. This issue is he's not thoughtful and he wasted actual energy turning his neck for her card instead of taking out his card when he closer to the window. Who raised y'all? This brother went back. He messaged great. He said she ain't fed her kid all day but was ready for a date. This is bum logic. You should have never been in this predicament. That's what I'm saying. Why are these women who responding back overlooking the fact this is a grown woman who was ready to go on a date but hadn't made sure her kid ate?
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm gonna keep this thing short for me.
Shit.
I'm gonna keep this thing short for me.
We tired.
Guess what, fellas? You gonna hear it all the time on this podcast.
As we end it, so don't tell them, Pop.
Take your talents to South Beach.
Like LeBron James. And me and Pop, we out here, we on the account. We gotta double up. We coming right back.